Greetings, this is Gregory Possiman coming to you from beautiful suburban Todd, North Carolina, and this is the monthly message for July of 2023. I believe that we are going to hear from St. Germaine again this month. If you did not hear last month's message, the June message for 2023, you can go to www.gregorypossman.com and look in the archives. You can listen to the June channeled message from St. Germaine, and then this message will build on that process. So without further ado, let's check out and hear from St. Germaine. You are the one called Germaine. You call us Saint Germaine, and whatever name you give us is appropriate. We do indeed wish to build upon the work done last month, and whether you have heard it or not is not of great significance to us, although it may be to you. However, remembering that there is no time and no space, and that all is absolutely perfect, do not trouble yourself with what you have or have not done, for indeed it is all perfect. We ask you to breathe and settle into your body, into your muscles, into your bones, into your flesh. And as oddly as it may seem, although you are going to go out of your body, it is important that you are comfortable with your body before you exit and have that out-of-body experience, as it were. So again, we ask you to take a deep breath and exhale very slowly. And one more deep breath. And a slow exhale. And a third deep breath, and the slowest exhale possible. And begin by relaxing your hands and your feet. If you would like to place your left hand into your right, or your right hand into your left, or place the tops of your hands on the tops of your knees or your thighs. Perhaps place your hands on your solar plexus. Whatever feels most comfortable to you, and perhaps you try them all to determine which is the optimum position for you. For indeed, life is a great experiment, and flowing in the experience is important. Allow your body to relax, and perhaps more importantly, allow your mind to relax. For always the mind attempts to wander, and rather than fighting against that wandering, perhaps one can reel the mind back in almost like a fishing pole, a rod and a reel, where one turns the crank and brings all of those wandering thoughts back in. And for a few moments, allow yourself to sit in the silence. We do understand that for many of you, the silence can be threatening. Perhaps to the mind, silence is boring. But you see, it is in the silence when you are listening to your soul. And when the thoughts are racing, part of what is sometimes described as the monkey mind, it is the ego that you are connecting with. And there is nothing egotistical about the source, about the origin of all of us. Whether you call it creator, God, goddess, all that is, call it whatever you like. Neither does it care what title you address it by. It is the source of all things, and a most wondrous source that we are about to connect with. So take one last deep breath, and again allow yourself to relax every part of your being. And bring your focus into the third eye, sometimes described as the right eye of Horus, sometimes described as the eye between the eyes. And there in the center of your forehead, give yourself permission to opening to a silver cord, a silver thread that extends out beyond the third eye. Perhaps you see it going out in front of you. Perhaps you visualize it going up through the crown chakra from the third eye. Perhaps it is more like a stream of consciousness, a stream that flows in both directions, very much like a river or a creek or a stream that you could imagine on the earth with water flowing through it. But unlike most, it flows in two directions, as if there were two simultaneous streams running, one in and one out. And the stream running in brings information, light, healing, generosity, nurturing, support. And it carries these warm, delightful energies into the body, into the mind, from the source, from the soul, from the greatest aspect of spirit. And like an open basket, an open container, the body is willing and able to accept each and every one of these gifts of energy. So imagine that you are opening your energy center in the heart, to all of these wondrous gifts. For indeed the body is a receptacle, willing and able to receive when and if one allows it. Almost like another human being gently touching your skin, connecting to these gifts, the gifts of spirit, the gifts of Creator, this warm, loving light that flows into you. Open to it. Accept its generosity. Perhaps your mind and your body are filling with light, light flowing in through that silver thread, that silver cord that is connecting you to the source. Perhaps with your eyes closed, you can see or feel that light. And in the cord that is flowing from you, in the flow outward, your own love, your own light, a gift to the soul, a gift to the Creator, a gift to the source, the origin of all creation. You see, it is connection that we all seek. The desire to connect with self, with source, with origin, with creator. The desire to connect with love, with light, with the truth. The ancient wisdom that each of us carry, you and we, sometimes seeming elusive, and yet one becomes quiet. That which is seemingly elusive no longer is. Elusive, that is. Certainly it is. It is just no longer elusive. For one is able to connect with it, to remember in the memory what it is like to be quiet. And so visualize in the mind's eye these two streams of light, one flowing in and one flowing out. And allow them to work their magic as you share your love and receive love, as you share your light and receive light, as you create within all that you desire, so that it may manifest. You are the one called Germaine. It has been an honor to connect with each of you. And we look forward to a similar experience anytime in what you describe as the future and what we describe as the now. Welcome back. This is Gregory Possiman in Todd, North Carolina. It has been a pleasure, an honor, and a joy to bring through St. Germaine, and I can only hope that your life is going the way you desire, and that everything you experience is absolutely joyful. Be well.